So hi, I know it's been a while. I haven't produced a video in, I don't know, almost 3 weeks, I guess. But it's not because I haven't been doing anything. I've actually been quite busy, as you'll hear me say in the shop, that I just really didn't have anything to, report on or to share with you. It's pretty all mundane stuff. But I've been working on the B9 robot that I've been working on for a long, long time. Um, this video is going to be about just a brief update on the USACC build for 2024 or 2025, whichever they're calling it. I've also spent a lot of time on my website making it cell phone friendly. I hand code my website. I code it with HTML, CSS, JavaScript. I don't use like a program that I don't know is WYSIWYG. I literally hard code the website, and I was noticing that there was quite a few pages that were not cell phone friendly. So I'm getting there. I've got quite a few pages done that will be cell phone friendly, and so I've been spending a lot of time on that. Anyway, this video is really about USACC and about the USACC build update. So I guess follow me to the shop and I'll show you what I'm up to. I didn't start building yet. I've just been collecting parts and coming up with ideas and kind of where I want to take the whole project. So yeah, if there's any links that I want to share with you, they will be down in the description. And I know there'll be a few down there for you if you're interested. So anyway, follow me down to the shop and I will see you when we get there right after my brief intro. See you there. Hi, and welcome to the shop. I've got a bunch of projects going on right now, but I wanted to just, and I haven't posted, like I said before, I haven't posted a video in quite a while. It's not because I haven't been doing anything. I actually have, but nothing worth really making a video about. In fact, even today, I questioned, do I really want to make a video? But I will. All right, so as you can see, I have the USACC build, the Dodge Dart setting upside down here. It's the 68 Dodge Dart, which is going to be this year's build for that. And that's what this video is going to be about. You could see in the background, I've been working on the Lost in Space B9 robot with some of the electronics. Back there you can see I have some of that stuff just dry fitted together. So there's a lot going on my bench, but this one again is about the USACC build. And just real quickly, I want to just do a quick update. So I am going to be building this as a dirt track street racer. They call late model racer. And I'm going to be doing it as if it was going to run at the Nazareth Speedway. Now, I'm not talking about the macadam Nazareth Speedway that used to have IndyCar and NASCAR truck because and unfortunately that raceway is no longer in operation. I'm talking about the original half-mile dirt track, which is also not in operation. It's now a Chevy dealer. No sign of the tracks there anymore, but it was one of the better half-mile dirt tracks in, well, in that era at least. So this, I couldn't find like the car rules for that particular year's. So I'm gonna go off of memory, and I don't really care if I'm that accurate as far as what the rules were anyway. So anyway, I ordered some stuff because I want to try to get the stagger on the wheels or the tires at least close to what it would be for the late model series, because when you're on a dirt track, straightaway speeds are not really as important as how fast you can get through the turns. And to get through the turns quickly, drivers and their crews would put a stagger on the inside versus outside wheels, so that the inside wheel, what I call the inside, the driver's side wheels, are actually a little smaller in diameter than the passenger side wheels. It gets you around the curves. Sometimes they would not only do a diameter smaller, they would also do, especially on the front tire, a width smaller. Again, it's about getting around the curve as fast as you can. The straightaways, again, you can't back off, all right, but it's not as bad of an issue, or not as much of an issue as it is to get through those curves. So anyway, I do remember some things from those particular years at Nazareth. Now, one of the things was they were required to run Hoosier tires. So I looked around online, because I'm not going to use the tires that came with the kit. I looked around online, and thankfully, Matt over at Model Car Videos and MCV Products has had Hoosiers. I don't know whether you'll be able to read that or not. Had Hoosier tires that he prints. So I bought 2 sets of these, and I'm planning on using these. I bought 2 sets because these tires, although these would be the back, and on here I didn't even take these off of the 3D print sprue yet. These would have been, I assume, for the front and then the front wheels. I don't think I'm going to be using those, so I bought 2 of them so I could use the 4 of these guys, or at least 3 of them. So anyway, I'll be using these. Thank you, Matt. And if you're watching, Matt, I may reach out to you. I'm not sure yet. I may reach out to you to see if this can be modified to make a set that's just a little smaller in diameter. So I'll let you know if I need that or not, or if I want to try that, or if you can. I don't even know if you can do that. Anyway, so that's that part of it. So I also, and again, Matt, thank you very much. The work that you do is phenomenal. It's really, really nice stuff. I also ordered some things from VCG Resins, and Josh, I think his name is Josh, yeah, was really quick in getting my stuff here. What I did was, I really went out there because I wanted to buy a fuel cell. Now, he has a whole bunch of different fuel cells out there, and this particular one is the 1/25 scale 8-gallon fuel cell. Now, even in the late 70s, early 80s at Nazareth, the late model drivers, even though they were mostly backyard mechanics, I mean, they just really, they had a cutting torch and some know-how. they were still required to use a fuel cell and not just a gas tank or a keg tank. So I got some fuel cells, and in order to accommodate that, and because the gas tank is molded into the frame, let me get this out of here. I'm going to be cutting this gas tank and spare tire area out, and probably putting a flat floor into the trunk, which also means that I'm going to be cutting the trunk open on this, and that's going to be pretty easy because that's really an easy trunk. There's very few curves or angles and stuff on it. I'm going to be cutting that open and running the piping out to the outside and mounting in the fuel cell for that. So that's one thing. The other thing that I didn't get yet is they also had required in those days an actual racing seat. So I'm looking around for one that I want. A bunch of people have them. I just don't know which one I want to do yet. So I'll be doing that also. Plus the roll cage that comes with this kit, I believe, and you know, I will admit I have not fully looked at all the instructions yet. But I believe the roll cage that comes, and because it's not a cage, I think all you get is a roll bar, and that would not be allowed either. Yes, it's just a roll bar that comes with this kit. So I will be making my own roll cage for this, because back then you had to have a cage. So it's possible I can modify one of the NASCAR cages. As I think I have a couple of NASCAR kits over in my stash, but I might be able to fit that in. But that was a requirement. You had to have that. And also, I'm going to be using the for the engine. I was actually thinking about going with a 225 slant, and the reason is weight. You know, back then you had to keep the weight down on the car. Again, you want to get around those curves as quickly as you can. And I actually have a 225 slant 6 on order from VCG Resins, and but I don't know that I'm going to use it. I know I'm not going to use the Hemi that comes with this kit because I'm going to save that for something else. But I may use the 440 because you had to have stock. You had to have something that was available in that year car. And I think the 440 was available in that year. And if not, I'll use the 225. So that I'll be doing. Also, I had bought some master cylinders and boosters, also from VCG, and I bought the Mopar 4-piece battery pack from them. So I'm stocking up on stuff here also. Now I want to also, because from Matt over at MCV, I bought a ton of tires. I bought a whole bunch of tires from him, entire stuff. So he was very nice, either him or the people that are doing his packaging for him. He sent me some freebies, and I want to thank you, Matt. Thank you very much. Again, if you're watching, thank you, thank you, thank you. But he sent me some oil filters, which, let me see if I can get this show right. He sent me some oil filters, which is really neat. I'm so thankful for that. He sent me some carburetors. Really thankful for that. And that was all free. And he sent me his steering wheel collection here, which I was just watching one of his videos where he was going to be using this particular one, but I'll probably use one of these in this build. So Matt, again, thank you. And by the way, those Hoosiers are this W5 from the from MCV Products over at Matt. So hey, give Matt some love. Go over there and buy some stuff from him. He does beautiful work. The stuff is really nice. You know, I'm very impressed with it. Very nice. So I know, again, I'm going to be cutting out the fenders front and back, and again, these guys, because I helped on a bunch of the cars out there, 2 of them actually, I helped the guys build them, and literally it was, you know, we would use a gas station that one of the guys worked at in the evenings when they were closed, so we had a bay. Other than that, we pretty much were shade tree mechanics, and just took a cutting torch and just boom, cut these out just to fit the wheels. So, you know, I don't know if I'm just going to do that, but I'm definitely going to need to cut this stuff out, and I'm going to show some weld marks on the doors, because the doors had to be welded shut on both sides. Naturally, the trunk had to be securely fastened. The same with the hood. The hood was removable, but it had to be, again, fastened, because driving around the track, there was a lot of bumping going on. You didn't want a hood flying off on somebody. There is no glass in these cars, so I'm going to be putting screening. Most of the guys just use screening, you know, just metal screening, steel screening. Chicken wire was a little bit too soft, what I say, but and rabbit fence, what I call rabbit fence with the little tiny squares in it, was a little bit too many. The squares were too small. It was making visibility a little harder. But anyway, I'm going to be doing something up there for that, and also the side cloth, just like in a NASCAR with the side protection. So actually, that's about where I'm at with this, and so I got a lot of work to do. I am definitely stretching my abilities. But I love doing that. I love, you know, just trying new things. I don't care if I screw it up, because I don't know about you folks, but I learn more by messing up than I do when things work great. In fact, I don't trust anything that works the first time. You know, I just don't. I guess it's from experience. If it works the first time, it means I missed something. So I don't... So, you know, I just learn a lot from these things. And if I screw it up, I screw it up. So what? This is all about having some fun. And I am. This is going to be fun. Because, again, I actually helped a couple of guys work on their cars. And on my website, I have a couple of the cars that used to race at Nazareth at the half-mile oval. And... when you go out there, you know, you can see some of them and 3 of the cars that are out there, I actually helped a little bit on. So it was a fun time in my life. It was a lot of fun. So anyway, I'm rambling again. So, hey, listen, thanks a whole lot, folks. And I just wanted to do a quick update because, like I said, I haven't posted a video in a long time, and I'm still alive. I'm still kicking. I will be doing an update video on the B9 very soon, because I made a little bit of progress on that, but I really haven't put a lot of time into it. So anyway, I'll be doing an update video on that very, very soon. Anyway, so hey, give me that thumbs up. Helps the algorithm. You know, helps the hobby. Gets more people watching. And I guess all I'll have to say is I will see you in the next video. Bye.